Where I am now, I'm in a special place of tender warm embrace. Where I am now. Where I am now, I'm better than before. I'm through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place of tender warm embrace. Where I am now. Where I am now, I'm better than
Good,
before.
good,
I'm through
good
those
morning.
open doors. Where
What a beautiful, beautiful day it is in the neighborhood. I'm host Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and I want to welcome you here on this beautiful Monday. I want to welcome Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. As a matter of fact, go over to our newest channel at FYI Radio Show uh, Live over there on YouTube at FYI Radio Show Live on YouTube, as well as Crystal Records One, CRISTO Records One. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, and I will follow you back. I tell you what, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. What a blessed it is to be in the land of the living. And this is FYI Morning Show Live. Yes, so I tell you what, it's so many folk already on. When I pop on over here on TikTok, TikTok is absolutely on fire here. Let me welcome a few friends. Tito, good morning. Omi, I believe that's Omo, O-M-O. Jewel Corporal, what's going on, young lady? Good to see you up here. Bucking, hello. John, what's happening? Let's see, C Dub, good to see you. Nana, what's happening? So many folk on. We're going to shout you out a little bit later too. Thank you for coming on with me. Thank you for your support. Like I said, this is FYI Morning Live. This is our Mondays Sports Talk. And guess what? I got my very, very good friend. He's hails from Oklahoma City. Does that sound familiar to y'all? Oklahoma. We're going to talk about Oklahoma in a minute, but I want to welcome my special guest, Mr. Brian Fuller. How are you? I think Brian is, I can't hear you. Can you hear me, Brian? I think your mic is
Good morning,
mute.
good morning, good morning to
Hey!
all the wonderful people in the world.
Woo!
Yes, I
Brian,
can.
Brian, how you doing now? You doing good? I
Can you
tell
hear
you,
can you hear me now, Miss Hinton?
I can hear you real good.
Are you able to hear me, Miss Hinton?
Yes.
Oh, I'm great. I'm in a wonderful, it's a wonderful, beautiful day, but it's also bittersweet here in the Sooner State of Oklahoma. It is.
What is it? A little
I'll admit
cloudy?
it. Miss Hinton, what'd you say?
Is it a little cloudy?
It's a little cloudy, especially for the fans of OKC.
Woo! As a matter of fact, that's what we're going to be talking about right now. We're going to start giving some information on our NBA playoffs and what's going on now, right now, and in a matter of days. First of all, how do you feel about really coming from a city that has great teams? You've got football, your team from football, NFL football, then you have the NBA. Let's talk about how you all are yielding these great teams. And then we're going to talk about Oklahoma, OKC Thunders, and their season for a second or two.
Oh yeah, most definitely. The OKC Thunder.
Yeah, well, let's talk about y'all's football team. I'm saying you all have two teams that are really fire. And what's the football? Your OKC football. You all just go by OKC when it comes to the NFL.
Oh no, they don't have a football team. They all delusional like Mr. E. They like the Dallas Cowboys because of the close proximity, you
Okay,
know, in football, or they'll go with college with the Oklahoma Sooners.
right, absolutely. So let's talk about OKC from the NBA. OKC had a very good season. As a matter of fact, you all dominated the season with 64 wins, 18 losses. Was almost there. But I tell you what, let's talk about the team and what makes it such a good team, Brian.
Oh well, it has to start with the one of the building blocks from a trade 4 or 5 seasons ago with the the accusation of SGA, the MVP of the league, Shea Gildas Alexander.
Yeah.
He is the foundation of the OK City Thunder.
Wow, absolutely. He
That-
secured, it said it secured the top seed in the West while, yeah, Shea Alexander captured his second consecutive MVP award.
yes, yes. Kudos to that young brother. Of course, there are some who may feel as if Victor Wembanyama may
Mhm.
have deserved that, and it could be up for debate. But
Okay,
SGA has shown and proved that he's capable of being a clutch player in clutch moments. Uh, they try to put the flopping on him, but the man is just seems to be very hard to defend, and he gets those fouls. That's just that's
absolutely.
just how I see it.
Yes. So, however, the campaign ended in heartbreak, though. Yesterday, I mean, the other day with the win, San Antonio Spurs, they had to take you all out. How do you all feel? You're so close, but all of a sudden, here you come. Like you said, here you come. Here, this other team, and they just go ahead and take it. How do you all feel being so close to the final?
Oh, it's definitely distressed and frustration. People are upset that people are distraught because the championship that was brought to OKC from the last season, it put the whole entire state in a uplifting mood. They had something to believe in. Uh, they're thinking, hey, a dynasty is being born, only to realize that there's another young and upcoming team in the
Woo!
same conference, the same division,
Yes.
right down the road and on I-35, 3 hours away in San Antonio. And they have demonstrably shown that they were capable of beating the defending champs throughout the regular season, including even the in-season tournament. So San Antonio was proven to be that team from
Yes.
the beginning of the season as well.
Well, Brian, do teams usually win back to back? I mean, when you look at it, you all won last year. You all were so close this year, but how normal is it for teams to win two straight of NBA championships in a row?
Oh, that's very difficult. I mean, we're talking.
Okay, we're gonna pull Brian in a minute. But anyway, we're talking about our NBA playoffs, And I tell you what, it was absolutely fire. The NBA season was fired. I don't know if you all looked at the whole season. Uh, I happen to look at it because I have to cover it, but it was definitely fire. But go ahead, Brian. You were saying that, yeah, you said it's kind of difficult to do those back to back championship wins.
Yes, indeed. I mean, um, a lot of the people were you're thinking these guys are capable of doing a back to back. As you mentioned earlier, the 64 wins, 18 losses throughout the season, they were staying ahead in the as far as their record was concerned. They were looking like they could, you know, uh set a new record.
Yeah.
As far as what the Golden State Warriors accomplished with their 72-10 or 73-9 record. Um, so the hope was there, the
Yeah,
anticipation, and,
absolutely.
and, and they played their tails off until some injuries popped up. That has to be evaluated too, from a superstar and Jay Williams, which they call J Dub, the number
Yes.
one. He had hamstring issues, but that's still an excuse.
Mm.
Um, it's very difficult. So fans and people who aspire to join the professional NBA, it's not easy to do this
Absolutely.
thing like what Jordan did, or that this is another credence, and
Ooh. I tell you
it was
what,
evident.
they did good. Let's give them some props.
Give them their props.
But you know what, Brian? I also was wondering, along with the injuries, I was wondering if it was just a tiresome night because they played and they had been playing and they had been playing. Was it that, they had the potential, like you said, they're winners, they're championship, but how tired do you think they were by this time against the Spurs?
I'm saying I know SGA Shea Gill Alexander. He looked gassed.
Hmm.
I mean,
Hmm.
he's the MVP. He's willing and able to put the team on his back. He didn't have the help. He needed some more.
Ooh.
He needed some more workhorses to put in that work. And somebody that everybody who watch a little bit of basketball knows, this little stick figure of a guy, Chet Holmgren, a 7'1" center slash power forward. He didn't eat his Wheaties, Miss Hinton. He didn't eat his Wheaties. He didn't
He
eat
don't
no
need a
steak.
spinach either.
You know, he seemed like he a little scared to go against Wimby. So that right there has to be addressed. And his performance of scoring, it was dismal. 4 points for a 7'1" guy. Yeah, he weighs 90, 100 pounds soaking wet, but he still should be able to perform, especially with the pay that he's getting. So,
Ooh, what kind of pay? Tell us about the pay there. What kind of pay is Wimby?
well, the talks are, if he joins next year, he will be getting in the range of 40 million.
Oh,
You
right.
know, so Cat
Jesus.
may not be there this upcoming season. I think he will be on the discussion chopping block because
Oh,
that
wow.
performance, it just won't cut it.
Ooh, I tell you what, a lot of money. And like you said, they want them to perform. They want them to win. They want them to bring those trophies. And if you can't cut it, you're going to be cut. They're going to cut you. But
Yes.
yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about this the playoffs, and let's talk about these final games. Let's talk about the Spurs and OKC. Let's talk a little bit about some of the key players with the Spurs, which you just mentioned, Mister Wimby, as they call him. This is a big fella. He's bone, look, skin and bones and sticks. That boy, but
The
that
big
boy can
fella.
play. What in the world? Where did he come from all of a sudden,
I
Brian?
I don't know. I call him the alien Frankenstein out the
There you go.
lab because in all of my young days of watching basketball, I remember, Magic, Bird, those guys
Yeah.
growing up, Dr. J. I haven't seen anything like Wimby. I mean, 7 foot
Ooh,
four, Miss
gee.
Hinton. He can dribble it up the court as a point guard. And a few times through the series, he's pulled up as he's Stephen Curry,
Mm,
30 feet beyond and hitting nothing but net. This
amazing.
man is an anomaly.
Jesus.
At 22 years old,
22.
22 years old, of course, he is, I think his nation is France,
Uh-huh.
but we can see clearly he is of African descent.
Absolutely.
And this, he's surrounded by great talent as well. I just have to give congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs and their
Absolutely.
coach, Mitch Rob, without Popovich, but it seems like the system is still there. They got great role players. Stefan Castle, he had a big series.
Mm,
Young guy for lottery pick from the last season. Uh,
yeah.
De'Aaron Fox is a vet who's proven and shown that he's capable of being a solid player. They had a Vassal. He's another young guy up and coming.
Hmm.
Champagne, uh, Dylan Harper, whose father Ron Harper played with Michael Jordan. I mean, these
Wow.
are young guys that performed under immense pressure. When I'm
Absolutely.
saying the Western Conference Finals, and they handled their business. I mean,
Woo.
under immense pressure against the defending champs.
Absolutely. I mean, it is absolutely fire. And we find ourselves again, the Spurs took over and won against OKC. Now, I had high hopes for them. I can't lie. Now, my family members, grandson and son, it was like Spurs all the way. But I wasn't on the fence. I kind of went with OKC because I just wanted to see them win again. But they ended up losing to the Spurs, and the Spurs has gotten themselves into the finals. But
Yes,
look,
sir.
Brian, who have they gotten into the finals with?
Well, they're going to challenge the New York Knicks, the
Yeah,
New York Knickerbockers, who I don't believe they've been to the finals since the Patrick Ewing,
yes,
Spreewell days. That might have been 99. It's
99.
been it's been a
Yes,
quarter century. So I know
absolutely.
the fans in New York are ecstatic. Spike Lee will probably be traveling to San Antonio, him and Tracy Morgan,
Yes,
and uh, maybe even Jay-Z. All the people, the stars will be out. That's what New York brings.
yes.
So I am glad for that. And to be honest, I seen them being dominant throughout the playoffs, and it goes to Jalen Brunson,
Woo! That's a fan favorite.
Bridges, and Hart. These guys have a common congruity of being in championship mode from their days in college at Villanova. So
Yes,
their experience of being in very, very high caliber games and performing are unmatched as well. You know, Jalen Brunson, he's going to bring his element of the game, and it's going to be difficult. Just ask James Harden how gassed he was trying to guard
absolutely.
Brunson. Uh, you know, the beard, they he might be faceless by now, beardless.
And he
The way
styled
that
up
the
being
brothers
for a
was
long
running
time.
past him, OG, Robinson, Big Cat, Mike Brown, another veteran coach who's done well
Whew.
throughout his career. So this is
Yes.
going to be a very, very interesting series. I'm anticipating it to go maybe 7 games.
Oh my goodness, that's what's going to be so exciting. It's not
Oh
going to
yeah,
be easy for either one of these teams to win. I tell you what, I do love Jalen Bronson. It's something about him. He gives me a little bit of city, street, smart, just got it going on. He reminds me of a young grandfather. I don't know what it is about his look. It's about his look. I feel like this guy knows what he's doing. Like he's seasoned and he knows he got it going on. I don't think there's no kind of to look at him. I don't see any kind of like insecurity when it comes to what he knows.
Oh no, no doubt about it. Jalen Brunson was in Dallas. Uh, Him and Luka Doncic, they went pretty far into the Western Conference playoffs when they were together.
Uh-huh.
Then a lot of people agree that Dallas made a ignorant move by sending
Ooh.
Brunson. He wanted to get paid as he deserved, and he
Yes.
went to New York. And it seems as if New York, they got rid of their coach Thibodeau, and they said we're going to build around Brunson, add some pieces, and here we have these guys are in the finals through sweeping a Cleveland Cavaliers team who was definitely they seem to be seasoned enough to bring
Yes.
it.
Yes. But I tell you, it's going to be a good game. Now, when you look at Wimby and you look at Brunson, how do you feel? How do you feel they team up? Is one better than the other? One got a little bit more something than the other. How do you see them? As
Oh my goodness. It's a both teams were pretty dominant, maintaining through. I mean, I know Detroit was a very big surprise to be the number one seed. But in my mind, when the season started, New York had it.
Mhm.
They came out playing together good, being dominant. And the only thing I could say maybe that San Antonio slightly may have is the youth. They might not be as gassed playing the 35 minutes plus as
Mhm.
to New York. They may, need a little bit more, help bench wise.
Yes.
And San Antonio just showed, nonstop. They can pull a guy out, second team come in or a bench player, and they can perform just as a starter. So
Yes.
that's going to be a difficult task maybe for New York when you have so many different young options
Absolutely.
that's coming towards you and producing points.
Yes.
Because Dylan Harper, there's no film on him. You just seeing a guy who playing like a natural veteran at a young age. And I
What do
mean,
you? Yes. What do you think about them, the Knicks being able to get that rest, that time? The Spurs been going for a minute. Will that play a part in it? The Knicks got a chance to kind of like regroup, sit back, kind of get their second wind. How do you feel that that's going to affect the game, that they've been able to take that breath?
well, the Knicks, even though they had a good rest because they handled their business, putting away the Cavaliers, they should be practicing and running pickup games every day because those young Bulls, they're not getting tired.
Woo!
They're not getting tired. And I've noticed, now I have been overseas in South America and
Mhm.
Central America, but I haven't been to Europe. My brother has, who was in the military, and
Yes.
he always was telling me about the competitiveness of European players and overseas players. So I look at the mentality of a Wimby. I could tell when he gets interviewed, he's not with all the shenanigans like a lot of, say, maybe an Ant Edwards would be. He'll
Uh-huh.
laugh and joke with reporters or whatnot. Wimby is serious. This,
Woo!
this, this night, what is he, 20, 21, 22-year old man? He just like, it's the team. We want to win. This is all that matters. We focus.
That's the truth.
And and I take that as if, yeah, that they locked in.
Brian, it was all over him with that game, OKC and the Spurs. Wimby, it was all over him. He meant business. I don't think he had an ounce of doubt. He was just in it to win it. You could see it all over him.
You can see it all over him. His demeanor, his attitude. He's not the friendly guy that's smiling. He's out there trying to really put you under. He's
Whew.
playing rough and tough, despite his size. So yeah, Wimby is what you consider one of the ultimate competitors. I,
Yes.
I, I just see a lot of intensity, and the Knicks have to be really, really on top of their A game, and
Absolutely.
it's possible with the rest,
Yeah,
but
because
they
they were I think before they played or maybe while they was playing OKC one of the games, one of the four games, they were swinging on the rims of the goals, and I mean they was doing cartwheels. They were playing just like they had everything to gain and nothing to lose. And I saw one game in particular. They was playing so hard, so much energy, flying around. I mean, it was absolutely fire. I think that's what they're gonna bring to the Knicks in these games to come.
oh yeah, look forward. De'Aaron Fox, now he claimed both his ankles were sore.
Uh huh.
Kudos to that young man for getting out there. You know that you're not 100%, but it's just that determination from guys like that to say, you know what? Yeah, my ankles are a little sore. I'm gonna wrap them up, put some icy hot on them. I'm going out there and give it all my, you know, put it all on the floor, and and,
Absolutely.
and, and that brung about that W.
Were you surprised at all that the Knicks made it to the finals?
I actually no once the Knicks do have a squadron. They have a group of guys that I think they deserve to be there, and
Okay.
uh and Jalen Brunson has just shown and proved he's a champion from the
Yes.
collegiate level to coming into the NBA, taking his teams to conference finals, and then you know being box office. You know the people in New York, the Knicks seem to have they swag back, their livelihood. I bet you the Empire State is just on fire.
Ooh,
You
yes.
know, it's been a long time since they even won a title. I think it goes
Absolutely.
maybe
Absolutely.
before I was born. So we
Yeah.
this is going to be big.
It's going to be
If
big.
New York Knicks bring a title back to New York,
Oh, God. I'm telling you, yeah. So that's going to definitely be their motivation. They want to get that win. They want that championship. And
oh
so
yeah,
when you talk about the Spurs having the energy and being young and stuff, the Knicks, on the other hand, are saying, "Listen, we got to get one. We got to get one in this day and time." Or hey, we just gonna try to do it. Let's talk about this game that's going to take place June the 3rd. This is Wednesday coming up. I need to know your expectation. What do you think? Who's going to win? Have you chosen a team that's going to do it? Who's going to do it for you?
well now I think are the Spurs the home team. If the Spurs are the home team, I'm looking for the Spurs to pull it out with
Woo!
home court advantage.
You think that makes a difference?
Oh yeah, yeah. It definitely will for the Spurs because they're considered a small market team, kind of like OKC. But
Uh
when you
huh.
go into the games, those 19, 20,000 fans are loud.
Oh wow.
They're really, really in there pushing their only professional team. So they riding hard. I mean, I know New York is in the friends right now, but hey, you gonna have people watching the Yankees. You're
Well,
gonna
how
get
do they
people getting
choose?
ready for the Giants and the Jets. So but
Yes.
San Antonio, they are they the almost the whole state of Texas is gonna be falling behind
Oh
them.
my God. How do they choose where they're going to play the final game? Does it depend on how many games a team has won for the season or the last win? How do they determine that?
Yeah, now I'm thinking if the Spurs, if they had a better record, now they weren't too far behind the Thunder. The Spurs won 60, they may have won 60 to 61 games.
Hmm.
Now I think if they had a better record end of season than the Knicks, they may be the home team based
Hmm.
on their record.
Yes.
based on their record because they're number 2 seed in the West. I think the Knicks were they the number 2 seed in the East.
They had
So
some.
that will be a determining factor. But it's
Whoa.
gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But
Absolutely. Yeah, all eyes are going to be on that game on Wednesday. I'm going to make my prediction, and I'm going to do it based on. I shouldn't even make a prediction, but I'm going to make it. I'm going to make up this prediction, Brian, because I just like that. Because I'm a Brooklyn girl, born in Brooklyn. I'm going
okay.
to say the Knicks. Uh, I wouldn't be disappointed if the Spurs won. But I'm going to say the Knicks. Let's see what happens. Of course, like I said, Jalen, it to me is a fan favorite. Plus, Brian, the Knicks has a brand that has been going on for years. My brothers and them are Knicks fans. They used to love the Knicks, and I think that's what got in my ear is
Oh yeah.
because of being from New York, but also just that brand.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. Uh I know the Knicks are gonna ball out. I'm just being a guy who they've dominated OKC so much this season and bumped them out at home in a pressurized game. I'm saying, man, these guys are poised. Uh, so I could see the Spurs even going into Madison Square Garden and
Woo!
coming out with a close win because we haven't seen anything like 7'4"
Yeah,
shooting
it's
threes
true.
from half court. I mean,
Absolutely.
he gonna block his shot. He gonna change his shot up.
With all the
This guy is
confidence in
different.
the world.
Yes, he's different.
Yes. I tell
And
you
so,
what, it's going to be fire. It's coming up on Wednesday. You all keep your eyeballs. If you all are in the chat, let me know who you're going for. We got a lot of Spurs. I got a lot of Spur fans in my household, and they Spurs all the way. They're not going to buckle for nobody. But we're going to see what happens. But look, Brian. So when we talk about these last games, we know that makes us closer and closer to what we call the NFL. Are you ready?
oh yes, definitely, definitely ready for that time of year as well.
Are you still a 49ers fan?
Oh, of course, of course. You know, they're a team that's etched in stone as a great franchise.
Yes.
5 Super Bowl rings. Yeah,
What's your expectations for them this season?
I expect for them to lead the NFC West. They picked up a couple of good pieces. Mike Evans. Um, they have to battle with Seattle, of course, and the Rams, but I'm looking for the 49ers to go to the playoffs again and
Who?
maybe dominate. They stay healthy.
Well, who should we look at? I mean, who's going to be somebody in the either in the news or on the field that's going to pop out from any of these teams? Who you think is going to be one of those MVPs or uh, somebody that just everybody's going to keep their eyeballs on?
Oh yeah, everybody. Oh man, it's definitely this is a real upside of a season. I know the Heisman Trophy winner went to the Raiders. All eyes will be on him. And right now, we just gonna have to see. Are all eyes gonna be on uh a player like Jaden Daniels, who had got injured? Will he come back to the Commanders and bring them back to that greatness? Because he was on my Caleb Williams. Some of
Yes,
these young quarterbacks, I'm looking at how they're gonna perform as they maturize to being leaders. So,
absolutely. What about these newbies? Did you see the NFL draft? Did you check out anybody that you think has the potential of being the next star?
well, you have the Giants picked up a linebacker, Arvell. Reese. He's a dominating factor. The Cowboys, Mr. East Cowboys, picked up a safety, Caleb Downs, a great guy
Yeah.
from Ohio State.
Wow.
some of these guys are just automatic showstoppers.
Whew.
I mean, I hadn't seen what the kid, would do from Indiana going to the Raiders, so I'm not putting a lot of stock in the number one pick. Not
What?
right now.
Yeah. What about the Ravens this year coming up? Do you feel like they're going to finally kind of do it a little bit better than because the Ravens they were a team on top, but they seem like they have slipped in these last few seasons. What do you think about them?
Yeah, I think maybe another couple of years for the Ravens. I know they got rid of the coach, Harbaugh. His time expired. New coach coming in. I don't expect him, year one to, you know, probably even win the division. But
Yes,
give Lamar 2 more years. Maybe if Derrick Henry can stay down with him and they get a big time receiver, the
yes,
Ravens, man, they definitely need to make a Super Bowl run. I mean, Lamar
absolutely,
is just too great of a talent to not have the acclimates of going deep in the playoffs. You know.
absolutely. I tell you what, give us 30 seconds. We're gonna close in a minute, but give me 30 seconds. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Me and my friend, my special guest, Mr. Brian Fuller. Mr. Brian Fuller, are you still doing the things that you do with the youth? Are you
Oh
still
yes.
commentating? Your groups are still together. Tell us a little bit about some of the things that you do in Oklahoma.
Okay. Well, we're in the, in Oklahoma. There's we have a lot of trouble with youth as far as education resources. So it was mandatory for myself and other mature men who we mentor on weekends, sometimes twice a month, to have life skill sessions with young men and young women as well. Some sisters that come in. The group is Strength in Numbers. If those want to look on social media, Strength in Numbers, spearheaded by a great brother, Marcello. And we just try to show young men and women, how to navigate through life, like
Yes,
critical thinking, emotional intelligence, just being motivated,
absolutely.
because it's a lot of negative stereotypes and images that we have to combat, especially through our culture. I mean,
Yes,
music, movies, social media, everything's not in a positive light. So we just try to keep the young men and women who need that extra love and support. That's what we do throughout the
absolutely.
community. Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you use sports as something that kind of gets the attention?
That's
Uh,
the main attention.
that's the
Yeah,
main thing. Uh huh.
yeah. You are asked the average fifth grader, sixth grader, seventh grader, what's their aspirations? They're gonna say, I want to play in the NBA or
Wow,
NFL or Major League Baseball,
that is
and we support that and tell them that's a good way. And we can break down, it's all about teamwork and what it's like to be selfless, to be a good teammate. And,
yes,
and for those who may not make it, you always have other aspirations, and you can still stay in the sports field. So
yes,
we just try to, give all different opportunities and, sprinkle the knowledge to
yes,
the youth for
absolutely.
future reference, because you could be a coach, you could be on, in the broadcasting booth. It's no limit.
It's the truth. Well, I tell you what, Mr. Brian Fuller, I know you got to go. It is so good to have you here. Thank you so much for just being a good friend and contributing to our sports talk, our Monday sports talk. We look forward to talking to you again because
Yes, ma'am.
after it's over, we've got a season. Like I said, the NFL, we're still covering the WNBA as well. But we look forward to talking to you again, and we want you to have a wonderful, wonderful day.
The same to you as well, Miss Hinton. It's always a pleasure and anytime.
Thank you. God bless you. And God
God
bless
bless.
you over here. So many of you all have joined us. Thank you so much for coming on and just being a part of what we do. You know, Monday Sports Talk to me is fun because I'm learning the sport. I'm learning more about what's going on in sports across the board. Not only do we cover the NBA and the NFL, but the WNBA is something that I'm really looking forward to actually seeing live, you know, up close and personal. You know, some of these great players that are uh, playing, the women look, don't sit and sleep on these ladies, y'all. The women are on fire as well. I mean, they are definitely doing their thing. And we're going to be covering the WNBA and some of the games. We're going to kind of like go over who's some of the major players for these teams. And we're just going to get a little bit more into that. Also, you know, somebody mentioned about baseball. Said, now listen, don't sit or sleep on the baseball, the National Baseball League. People want to hear a little bit more about that. And so that's something that will be covered as well. We want you to continue to, you know, stay locked in and tell us about those that you all are interested in knowing more about. You know, you got some people that are into soccer, some people that are into golf. You know, you got people into a whole lot of things besides, you know, some of the major things that we talk about. You know, we talk about football, we talk about basketball, but people are into wrestling. You got people that are into boxing, golf, like I said, baseball, all kind of sports. And so we want to make sure we're going to be covering those sports as well. Shout out to Lady B. I think that's Lady B. Zayden, what's going on? Gwen, hello. To Wanda, Papa KOK, I believe that's what it is. Eli, what's going on? William, user 759-746-32178. Huntley, what's going on? Hey, Pat. Alan is here. Spoon, I like some of these names. Spoon, Brown, what's going on? Val, Lynette, K underscore, I think it's ANS. I think that's what it is. Chantel, Just underscore me, C Hood, I believe that's it. Day, what's happening? Just so many of you all. Nathan, just so glad to see you all. Look, make sure you all like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you all haven't subscribed over here to TikTok with me, go to Y Hinton, YHINTON. We would love to have you follow. I will follow you back. Would love to see you, tell your friends, share and like the show. Suggestions. If you all are interested in suggestions for the show, we would love to have your suggestions. Maybe it's something that has not been covered. Maybe something that we hadn't covered throughout the years when we were doing FYI radio show. If you all have any suggestions, please inbox, or you can email at FYI radio show live at gmail.com. I want to give you all some upcoming shows before we leave. Let me see. Let's see if we have any folk on our Instagram I wanted to shout out. Sheila Robbins over there on Facebook Live. Let me see. Crystal, are you there on Facebook? Over here on Instagram, we have Trunk Boy, TRUNK, right? Trunk Boy underscore music 76 over here. Let's see. I can actually try to pull up and see who's over here on our Facebook. Let's see, here's Facebook over here. Who's on the line? Who's up here with me? Let's see. Who's here? Anybody that I can see? I can't see you all real good, but I can see Facebook finally. Facebook is here. But nevertheless, let me go ahead and give you all some upcoming shows before we get on out of here. This is Monday, June the 1st. Lord, please don't let the summer go by too fast. This is the thing about our weather. Today it is absolutely beautiful. The weekend has been beautiful. But tomorrow, listen to this, we can expect the temperature to go back down in the 60s. So in the spring, we have that up and down weather. But, I'm looking for that consistent warm. That makes me know, that we're in a good space. But in the meantime, it's June. And if you don't watch it, June will be flying by. Into July into August. The next thing you know, we're back into what? The fall. So I want to make sure that I take advantage of this time. It's June the 1st. I want to get up to start going. I've gotten some programs that I've been able to end for the season. And I am looking forward to doing a little traveling, a little bit of time to just do some things that I need to do. Finish writing a book that I've been writing on for a minute. And just doing a lot of fun things with the family, going out and enjoying the weather and enjoying this time, when you get a chance to get that break. Let me give you these upcoming shows. Listen. The 3rd is coming up Wednesday and the 5th. We got guests coming on our Wednesday. We have Mr. Ferguson himself, Mr. Ferg, Ferg. If you all on TikTok, you can probably look him up there and see him. He's always there. I know I always see him on that platform. But Ferg is going to be with us on June the 3rd. He's a comedian. He travels out. He's from here. He hails from Hampton Roads, Virginia. We want you all to join us for that fun show. Then we have a wonderful guest on Friday, one of our ladies for our women's segment. She's going to be talking about a lot of things. Mika's going to be with us, and looking forward to her being on and just having a good time for our women's segment. We're filling up the calendar. So I'm going to tell you all how to be a special guest sponsor intern if you're looking to get that information and looking to be on the show. We will have that information for you. Also, we're scheduling, and we're going to confirm this, Miss Allison Moore, who's another comedian that's going to be with us, well-known out here in these streets, making us laugh and feel good, and looking forward to having her on. Who else is coming on? We have cryptocurrency. Looking forward to Jason Baker coming back, giving us more information on some current information for cryptocurrency. Also, our Money and More. We're still trying to schedule that. Money and More, just talking about management, stewardship, being able to balance and budget our monies and our economy. Because we are going through some things that we have not experienced. And so we want to make sure that we are informed and have tools to survive in our world. We want to make sure that we are prepared to continue to take care of ourselves and to continue to take care of our families, preparing ourselves. So Money and More is another segment that we will be able to confirm for our June segment. Also, let's see what else. Chris Hinton, of course, I know we've been waiting for him for a minute. He's going to talk about real estate in 2026 When we get that date, I'm going to definitely announce it for you all. Look, people are still buying, people are still selling, people are still renting, people are still becoming landlords, investing, buying land, first time buyers. I mean, people are still rocking and rolling in this real estate world. I tell you, people have not, they're not sitting up here like they don't have no money. Some of these folk, you may think they don't have money, but when it comes to when these developments go up, they go quick. I'm telling you what I know, and they are definitely, keeping it moving. And we should, real estate is one of the best investments, and people want to own their own home, their own space. You can really, really put a lot of money into renting. I'm telling you, in this day and time, believe me, listen to me, you can put so much money into renting, you might as well be buying. You might as well buy. But anyway, we'll talk about that in real estate because, hey, some people choose to rent. Some people, because they don't have their business straight. Sometimes they don't have all their ducks in a row, and they have to prepare themselves for that time when they can purchase a home. And we have full qualified. Chris Hinton will be here to give us that information on how you can prepare yourself to own your home, or if you need to keep renting, or which one is more feasible for you. We're going to talk about that as well. Yeah, a lot of shows we're going to continue to do around the town, and our women's segment and our men's issue segment, definitely going to keep that moving. Also, summer fun. Summer fun. We've got to talk about safety, water safety, pool safety, what's happening in the community, all kind of programs, all kind of things for our children, camps, and all kind of, what do you call it, recreational things for our children for the summer. We got festivals, all kind of things going on, and we're going to bring that information to you as well. Look, don't forget, again, I say, don't forget to follow us on social media. Don't forget to come over to TikTok at Hinton, YHINTO, and make sure you follow, and I'll follow you back. But also our Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. You can either go to Y Hinton or you can go to FYI Radio Show on those platforms. Don't forget YouTube now. Don't sleep on YouTube. Cristo Records 1, CRISTO Records 1, and at FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton. Make sure you give us the numbers, follow us, and we will follow you back. Let's see. Reading with Rhonda. Good morning. Veronica Hudson. Hi. Bina. Hello. Shoefly. Hi, Mark. Mad Dog. Hello, Nana. Nice Lady. PT. Let's see. Woo, that's a long number. Terry Miles. Let's see. Stick It. You all, some of these days are so cute. Stick It. Let's see. Crawford. Treya. I think that's it. Treya Crawford. Hello. RARANGIZ. What's going on? What's this? Roblox Kid 1. Abraham, hi. What are you doing? How's everything going? Let me see. It's just so many of you guys up here. I think Sabrina, how are you? Just thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your support. Joseph, Beatrice, Angel, Christy, I think it's Christy or Crystal, Rupert, Jagdeep, Stephen, everybody. Hey. Blondie, NTS, Sandra. It's Gobs, and Zay. Look, Zay, Allen. Let's see, is up here. David, Patricia, Melvin. You all, thank you for joining me. we're gonna be back. Yeah, we're gonna be back. Don't forget, Ferg is gonna be back on Wednesday with me. We're gonna have a wonderful, good time. Look, be blessed. And first of all, I want to say thank you for joining us on Monday Sports Talk. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna let our friends over here on TikTok. We're gonna say goodbye to you all first, and it's just marvelous to be able to have so many of you on this platform, and being a part of what I do. So we're gonna see you. We're gonna say goodbye to TikTok first. Don't forget to join me on Wednesday. Right now. All right. Now, other friends, woo, we got a whole bunch of folks on our TikTok feed. But we got to say goodbye to you all over here. Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. We're going to see you Wednesday. Don't forget, 9:30. Be back with us. Tell your friends and share the post when I post who's going to be our very special guest. Look, we wanted to catch on fire. We just want to make sure that FYI, for your information, is a show that really gives some good things, yield great things, and we want you all to help us to do that. Look, see you later. Take care and have a beautiful, beautiful day.